So, Prospector's first ability, Magnet. He throws a magnet at the hunter, and he can switch the polarity to repel or attract the hunter and stun them. What this means is he can save, he can basically stun the hunter many multiple ways in order to survive, to help his teammates, and he's the only character that cannot get a magnet attached to himself because he already has his own polarity or his own magnet on him all the time. So if there are two prospectors in the same match, if the other prospector throws a magnet at you, he won't really connect with you. And if you're close to each other, you won't really affect each other. You can't repel each other. You can't attract each other, because that will only bring problems into the game, and that would just be a real problem. He's also his magnets, when you throw them, also last 20 seconds. So that's really helpful for when you're gonna kite and you wanna throw a magnet at the hunter instead of just throwing it into the ground, and so the hunter can just either evade the whole magnet or basically never touch it. The magnet is gonna stay there the whole game if it needs to, but if the hunter can evade the magnet, then you basically wasted the whole magnet. Up to his second skill or trait, outdoor skills. Exploration in the wilderness has made the prospector physically strong, which only means he can bolt pallets, he can bolt windows quickly and not be left behind like other characters who have debuffs that make them not be able to kite as well. So he's a great kiter, and his healing speed is increased by 20%. So he can go take a hit, get healed by a doctor, or get healed all around by other people much faster. Disruption. This ability makes the prospector's chance of triggering a calibration during his decoding by 50%, and his calibration difficulty is increased by 30. What it means is his calibration difficulty, his little calibration thingy, the whole calibration thingy is a little bit smaller, and when the hunter is close to him, he basically only has the little yellow spot for perfect, for great skill checks, and he has a 50% extra chance to get calibrations, which means he's always constantly getting skill checks, and you have to do them perfectly. Some people don't like that, but at the end of the day, if you're able to do more skill checks, the better, the more skill checks, the faster do the code. And if you do great skill checks, you're gonna do just fine. Now, attraction. What attraction does is whenever the prospector goes close enough to a locker or a cipher machine, he gets a 50% speed bonus for 2 seconds, and then he's gonna get that ability again, that speed boost, in the next 80 seconds. That basically helps him kite. It helps him move around the map a little bit easier, and some people don't think about it much, but even for me, I've been a top 100 prospector in the past, and this has helped me so many times, because whenever I just try to kite and the hunter is just closing in on me and I need to get to the hatch or I need to kite in order for my team to decode, it's always so helpful to just go past a locker. You don't even notice it, but you get that extra speed boost, and if it gets combined with a bolting speed boost or something like that, you're just gonna fly by the whole map, and you're able to kite a little bit longer, which is just great, at the start of the game or at any point in the match, as long as you're able to survive. So, his build, the build I run looks like this. I bring Tide Turner in order to save my teammates I bring borrowed time in order for me to get a speed boost whenever the pop gets done in order to kite at the end with the hunter. And I bring all the way to the left in order to get a pallet boost because it'll help me kite along the way, and it's just so much better. And exit path, which helps me to heal myself quicker. That way I'm able to heal myself from the ground, and you know that would be his most basic skill. He is great for rescuing characters. Now you can bring broken windows and not bring tide turner, but when you bring broken windows, you're exposing yourself to not being able to save somebody with tide turner and getting time for the pop to get done. Now I'm gonna stand here beside this side in red church, and I'm just gonna throw the magnet as far as I can from this position. And that's as far as you can throw a magnet, at least on the mobile version of the game. I'm not sure if you can go further on a computer version of the game. Now I'm just gonna just to demonstrate it back, if you stand in the middle of the last magnet I threw, in the around the center of where I threw the last magnet, right about there, it's gonna reach about the same point where I was standing, and it's about the same distance all the time. So that's gonna take practice in order to learn. Now here I'm just gonna demonstrate how you can how far it is to repel a hunter. Repelling the hunter requires there to be less space between you and the hunter, so it's not really viable to escape. Do you see how close I need to get in order to get repelled from the hunter? That happens because the ability will be so much more OP if it was much closer. Now I believe I'm about to show yeah, I'm gonna keep showing the repelling action. I'm soon gonna be showing how far you need to be in order to get the hunter close to you. So I'm just here moving the hunter around a little bit in order to get a little bit of a distance, so you can see how much distance it takes for the hunter to come towards me. So from this, if I start to attract the hunter from this distance, which is almost double the distance from the repelling action, you can basically already see the outline that he is gonna get attracted towards the object. And you have to keep in mind that you need to stun the hunter. If you're gonna throw a magnet and the hunter is gonna evade the magnet, you just wasted a whole magnet. Now in this map, it's a little bit easier to to show how far the magnet can take him. And the longer the distance you make a stun, the longer it stays there. So from this distance, you can see the outline of the magnet, but I'm just showing how close you need to be in order for him to be attracted towards me. Now here you're just gonna see the bot as I kind of fuck around with him. If you were to kite with Prospector, you're gonna sometimes you're gonna have to do long stuns, you're gonna have to repel, you're gonna have to get used to throwing magnets. If you throw the magnet towards the hunter, he is not able to evade the magnet that easily. If you just place the magnet on the ground, he is indeed gonna get the magnet again. So it's very useful to just throw a magnet at him, either repel him or attract him depending on the scenario. Here I attracted him, but since there was nothing in between me and him, I basically couldn't really do much. Also generally they're gonna take only one magnet, not two magnets, but that's something I would have to confirm. Also, if you repel and they clash against a wall, they're gonna get stunned. So that's most prospectors who start out playing as a prospector are gonna get used to repelling the hunter instead of attracting him. You can do so much more attracting him. And I'm gonna show just a little bit of a trick you can do with him, just in case some Prospector players don't know. You can try and attract, sorry about my wording, you can try and attract the hunter inside the pallet. He gets stunned, and then you're able to throw the pallet, and you're able to escape, you're able to kite a little bit more, and that's basically what I'm trying to do in this part. So just to try and show the ability to stun a hunter. Of course, this is not always gonna work in the intended way, so you always need to be careful. Some hunters always know how to counter these abilities, these tricks that you can do, but sometimes they don't even expect it, so it's always helpful to just do your thing. Second floors, your best friends really. Any map that has a second floor, or anywhere that just goes up, is your friend. You can do many different things with the magnets in order to get the hunters to stop following you, and to stun them, in order for you to kite a little bit better. Here I'm just gonna show you, right? The basic principle is you throw a magnet, they're gonna take it, you go up, you change the polarity, they're chasing you, and you boom, you stun them against the roof, against the stairs, anywhere, as long as you get a stun and you're able to run around and kite better. It's just awesome. Now I'm gonna turn on the bot so I can show a little bit of how you can do the kiting, some kiting, a little bit of it. So repel the hunter, throw the magnets at them, so they can't really evade them. The magnet lasts 20 seconds, so have that in mind. You can throw a magnet, you don't have to stun them immediately. You just keep on running. They're gonna be scared of the magnet, and you're gonna go into position, stun them again, and you're just gonna keep repeating the same cycle. Of course, you're not gonna have unlimited magnets like me in this mode, because this is just for demonstration purposes. But as long as you get the hang of how well you use your magnets, you're gonna be just fine. Pretty soon, I believe this is gonna be an area where I do something either interesting. No, he just follows me. So this is how a normal kite goes. You're gonna stun them in the stairs. Things are gonna stay the same basically. Have fun with Prospector. Use him properly. He's not OP. He gets 3 magnets. He gets like 1 magnet at the start. And so here, when you don't have any options left, double back and make sure, and since you're getting close to the hunter, you're basically guaranteeing that you're gonna repulse them out of view. They're gonna get god damn it, I forgot the word. They're not gonna be attracted towards you. They're gonna get far away. Fucking damn it, the wording. But anyways, this is basically the whole video. Now I want to say thank you for watching the video. I'm not sure if this is gonna be that helpful for you. If you're a newer player and you're gonna start using Prospector, he's just great for kiting. He has many great qualities. If you're an experienced player and you learn something, please tell me in the comments, because I'm not sure. And just keep everything in mind. Be always wary of your surroundings. Keep calm, collected, use your magnets, and kite and destroy the hunters.